Hey everybody, welcome back to Point Click Sundays with Dog, Mendonça, and Pizza Boy. Let's get back to the game we were at. Okay, who's this dude? Hello?
So, any fights lately?
Seriously? Man, I get that all the time. I died in the ring, you know. And since then, I have been using this attire. A word to the living. Careful what you wear, because there are no such things as ghost clothes.
Duly noted. But seriously, were you any good?
I was on my way to becoming the best. I can still pack some punch.
A warrior that cushions his paws with gloves is no warrior at all.
Don't mind him. He's a bully. Now come on. Hit me with all your strength.
I don't know, man.
Come on. Don't be a wuss.
Okay.
So, do you want to spar?
Are you sure you think you can take me? Come on. Bring it on.
We're already dead.
All right, let's do this.
What? I get it. Boom. You're gonna craft lightning, and you're gonna shoot thunder. Wait, what? I have no idea what I just said. I didn't read. Alright, come at me. KO!
Wow. You can pack some punch.
Thanks.
Okay. Talk.
So, any fights?
Seriously? I died in the ring. A word to the living.
Duly noted.
I was on my way to
A warrior.
Don't mind him.
I don't know, man.
Come on.
I already beat you, though. The dog!
What? Not you again. Get out of our way, Mutt. I've got more pressing matters at hand. Okay. I see this old dog learn new tricks.
Your soul is my chew toy, and I will hump it when I'm done gnawing it.
Oh, and now you talk. Great. That's all right. I know when I'm overpowered. I'll be on my way.
Shoot. I have a hammer.
I don't want to hammer that down.
How about the TV?
Yuck. Imagine licking that.
I meant touching it.
I can't change the channel in this form. I should get the remote for that.
Where's the remote? It's probably at the reception desk. Maybe. Alright. See if you like this.
I don't want to hammer that down.
Let's take a look at my notes. Find Roger Romero to investigate him. Get rid of the dog again.
I have no use for that.
I could...
Yuck. Imagine licking that.
talk to them.
Say, Chief.
Don't call me Chief, son.
Explain to me how passing an object works. Can you tell me, going full gone Parageist, why do you choose this spot for your anger management group? What do you know about gypsy curses?
What do you know about gypsy curses?
I'd rather you didn't use the word gypsy. Or Indian, for that matter.
Fair enough.
I think I talked to them already.
Never mind. Mind if we trade?
Show me what you got.
Mind if we trade?
Nah, whatever.
Oh! I get the remote out of that.
Mind if we trade?
Of course not, darling. What do you have to offer?
Well, he gave me the remote, so I should probably use that first.
It seems the antenna is not working properly. If only I had some physical hands.
Seriously? Remote doesn't work on the TV, which is said I need the TV to make the remote work. So, let's trade the remote to the miss and see what she gives me.
Mind if we trade?
Certainly not.
Okay, now I have bubblegum. What am I going to do with bubblegum? I have no idea. Maybe I should use bubblegum on the dog?
I have no use for that. I wonder if ghosts can actually feel flavor. I have no use for that.
I really don't know what I'm doing.
I have no use for that.
Look.
It's so cold in here. I think the furnace must be on for the radiator to heat. Or maybe it's because I'm dead. I heard the afterlife is pretty cold. Best to die in a sweater.
Can I turn this on?
I have no use for that. A giant furnace. I wonder if it still works.
I forgot that button. So I should try that button more often. You know what? Maybe I'll trade gum for my body.
I have no use for that.
Maybe I gotta trade with someone else.
Mind if we trade?
Nah, whatever.
So I have the hammer back? I do. Find a man and find out what he knows about the disappearance. Might get the debug over the basement, making the hood of the car fall over his head. And I should use the hammer to fight him. Huh? Look, let's try the dog thing again. I should use the control remote. Okay. Okay, what did you say to do about the... I need to get the book over the basement, making the hood of the car fall over his head. Okay, let's go try that.
Ouch! Hey, stop that. Okay, pal. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm going inside to get the spare parts I need. I'm so eager to meet your girlfriend. It's been so long since last time I had a body. By the way, awesome jacket. I can fit anything inside of it.
That bastard!
Okay, So I have caused him to leave the car.
What the?
What the?
And that's everything I think about your mother.
Yeah? Come and say that to my face.
Your face? You're a ghost. That's like, what? A spectral, glorified, sentient fart of the universe? You have no face.
When I get you, I'll teach you a manner or two.
Oh, I might die any time now. So if you see a face like mine again, be sure to teach your lesson. In the meantime, enjoy some TV. I moved the antenna for you. Don't worry, it won't make you more stupid than you already are.
Well, this is gonna suck for me.
Oh, I'll set him straight.
Oh, there you are. Care to trash talk my mama now?
What are you talking about?
I will teach you a lesson. Nobody says these things you said about my mama.
Oh no.
I think you must be confusing me with someone else.
Don't play dumb with me. Be a man.
We have to box him again, don't we? Yep. Oh boy. Back to the boxing ring. Da da da. It's all about timing, but the timing's kind of off. KO!
Wow, you can pack some punch.
Thanks. So, any fights left?
Seriously? I died in a word to the...
Duly noted.
I was on my way.
A warrior that...
Don't mind him.
I don't know, man.
Come on.
Alright. Bam!
Mom
Whoa.
told me never to play with my food. For you, I'll make an exception.
Get away from my body!
Tick-tock, loser. Come here. I'm getting hungry.
More fighting. Ah, he's fast. Are you kidding me? I couldn't dodge any of that.
Ouch!
There's more where that came from.
Can't beat him with Okay, I need the remote. I think. He's fixed the TV, so I just need the remote to get the dog. And you have the remote.
Mind if we trade?
Certainly not.
Yeah, I got the remote now. Let's head back to the TV, turn the TV on, get the dog sucked into it. That tip thing's kind of helpful when you don't know what you're doing. And seriously, that I did not think of doing. I should have thought of dropping the hood on his head. I really should have. Channel 1. Channel 3.
The bell. I can hear its calling.
At last, warrior, we meet in a field of champions. Prepare to have your soul shattered, buried, and pooped upon as just another trophy in my collection.
Oh, hell no. You bad dog. I'm gonna pummel some new tricks into you.
Well, I guess he'll be in there for a while. I can go.
I can go up now. I hope the boxer wins. I really do. I hope he doesn't get eaten by the dog. Get him, boxer! Last time I checked, he was in this room.
It's locked. I wish I was one of those ghosts that could phase through walls, but I guess that's just in the movies. Oh yeah, it's still locked from the last time I came here. I wish I was one of those ghosts that could...
So what, I have to learn how to phase through walls? What? Hello?
Could I have that plant you were chewing? No? That's okay. I can't argue with this behemoth. Yuck. Imagine licking that. That was even more disgusting than I was expecting. Yeah, in your wildest dreams or your most recurring nightmares.
Okay, how do I get past the... I got past the dog. I should exchange the chewing gum for a plank of... Oh. And then use the plank of wood to fish the wrench. I should use the wrench to... with the radiator in the basement to make the radiator upstairs explode and open it. What?! I need to get my basement, making the hood of the car fall over. I should use the hammer to fight him. Okay, I'll save my body for last, because I have no idea what it means by that. I figured I should get the chewing gum to pass the chewing gum, because he's chewing on the wood, and that's kind of obvious. They're really going at it in there. Go, boxer! Beat that dog up! I really hope the boxer wins. If he doesn't, I hope he doesn't get destroyed or something, or get devoured by the spirit of the dog. You know? Just saying. Just saying. Okay, you have the gum, right?
Mind if we trade?
Nah, whatever.
I just wish this didn't take so long. But seriously, this is one of the most complicated trades I've ever seen. Like, I figured that the gum was pretty obvious. But the use of the fish out the wrench, and then use the wrench on the radiator to cause the radiator to explode. What?! I would never have thought of that. Okay, Mr. Behemoth, let's trade some gum for a piece of wood. I got some gum here. Do you want the gum?
Do you want some of this? Whoa! Thanks, dude.
Plank of wood on wrench.
It won't come out. I don't know if I can take much more of this disgusting torture. It won't come out.
Use the plank of wood, then use the plank of wood on the chewing gum to finish... Oh.
Hey! Now I'm able to hold them both as if they were one. Eureka! Exploiting glitches in the fabric of reality. It's so sticky and gooey. At least I didn't throw up in the process. Was my suffering worth all these troubles? Only time will tell.
I just wish I was able to figure out half this stuff by myself. The chewing gum was something I could definitely figure out by myself. Because oh, he's eating that, so I probably want something to eat, and I've had that chewing gum and blah, 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 but... Okay, now the radiator. Go, Boxer! I believe in you! Give me Mr. I have to fix this.
I need to see it working to know if it needs some kind of fixing.
What?
I have no use for that. A giant furnace. I wonder if it... I don't want to put that into my jacket. It's so cold in here. Or maybe it's because I'm dead.
Use the wrench on the radiator in the basement to make the radiator go upstairs explode.
I need to see it working.
Okay, it said use hammer on him, so I'm wondering if I can still hit him with the hammer. If I can't, then I'm just going to have to box him until I win. I don't think it's going to go well for me, though. I'm gonna trade this. Who has the hammer? I think she has the hammer.
Mind if we trade?
Certainly not.
Yep, got the hammer. I'm probably just walking around in circles. That guy was way too fast to beat with a boxing glove. Beating around a boxing, he was really fast. He had no tell, and I've never played Punch-Out, man. I know what it is. I know how you fight in the game. This is definitely a reference to Punch-Out, but I haven't played Punch-Out. Oh, I had to use the hammer to hit him. I'm stupid.
This can't be. You're getting on my nerves.
Beaten by a mortal. Not too shabby, huh?
You're such an idiot that you don't realize how much of an idiot you are.
Yeah? How does it feel to be an idiot's punching bag?
Ugh. You...
And he goes into the furnace, which turns the furnace on, so I can now use the radiator.
What? No! No! I lost my cool because of you! You got me so angry, I ended up possessing something. Now I'm trapped inside this stupid furnace.
You are a stupid furnace.
I will turn your organs inside out.
If you ever get out of that furnace, that is.
Ha ha! Okay, now I have to go get the wrench back. Because now the furnace... Now that's working. So it all worked out in the end. Kinda. I really don't like using those tips, but that was really... How was I supposed to figure that out? I'm not kidding. I mean, I should have figured that I was supposed to use the hammer on him himself, but I didn't even think of that. I'm stupid. Okay, get back the wrench.
Mind if we trade?
Certainly not.
Get back in the house. But, like I'm saying, like, I could probably have figured it out with enough time. Just by using every item and clicking everything at once. And plus this helps when I click this button and it shows me what's clickable in the area. But I'm going to try not using the clip thing, the notepad anymore, and try to figure it out myself. Thank you, you've really helped out.
What are you doing?
Oh, this? I don't know. There's an open valve. I meant to close it.
Wait, that would add too much pressure and...
Yeah, I know that. Let's see what happens.
Oh, that hurts like hell. Why did you have to do that?
I think it'll help me get to the man I'm looking for. But it was mostly about seeing that look on your face when it happened. And now I can take that back.
Gonna keep this wrench for a while. They're still going at it. I wonder if they'll go at it until I finish this area. Or is the dog gonna meet me here, beat up the boxer, and gonna say, "I'm going to take you out, kid." Boarded window. Look at it.
A boarded window. I can climb to the crime scene from there.
Yeah, I need the hammer.
That hit me hard. What happened? Wait a minute. I'm possessing the wall. I am trapped in the wall! Don't panic. They said panicking just makes it worse. I can't hear my heartbeat. I have no heartbeat! Okay, I can't do anything at all. I think this actually is a good time to panic.
Look.
I am a wall! If I wasn't in such a state of panic, this might have been an interesting experience. This is no time to start talking to myself. Besides that, I'm always talking to myself. Wait a minute. I am the wall. The other side of it leads to the crime scene. I just have to turn around and...
Oh.
Yeah, that's nice and quiet. I feel so much better now.
Hey, how did you get in here?
Long story, bro.
What do you want from me?
We're just gonna have a little talk.
Okay, now we can talk to him.
Fighting is not the way here.
I meant talk, but okay.
Say, mister.
Oh my, an admirer. The lengths you walked to meet me. You came to the afterlife. I'm so honored.
I didn't come to meet you. Well, I did, but I'm not your admirer. I don't even know who you are.
Ah, the years. They have not been gentle to my looks. But I assure you, I am the one and only Roger Romero.
Okay, Mr. Romero. I came here to ask you some questions.
By all means. Is this an interview? Ask to your heart's content.
I have to find what's the connection between him and Dog. Nadia seems to be the missing link, the one that connects both of them together. But who is Roger? I'll let him speak a little before starting the interrogation. Let's start from the beginning. Tell me your name and a little bit about who you are.
Oh, this is one of those stories. I really need no introduction. I'm the Magnifico Roger Romero, actor extraordinaire, famous bodybuilder, and ex-entrepreneur, inventor of the Romer bars. The only energy bars that guarantee that your hair won't fall out.
But you're kind of fat. I'm pretty sure you're wearing a wig.
That's what happens when you go bankrupt and can't keep eating Romer bars. I blame the consumers. Romer bars were ahead of their time. Years of hamburgers have not managed to fill that hole in my heart. Except for my arteries. Those they filled pretty well.
So, let's focus on...
Ask about the motel.
You haven't mentioned how this motel fit in your life. How did you end up here?
Well, I bought this beautiful Victorian-style house, the only one in Lisbon, mind you, as my retirement home. But it was too big of a home for myself. So I decided to reopen it once again as a petite motel. I also still have debts because of the Romer bars. That helped too.
This is going nowhere. Let's try something else.
Hey, dude. How was your acting career?
You said you're an actor. You didn't leave that part of your life exactly behind, right?
What are you implying?
I noticed that there are a lot of lights and cables and cameras and costumes around.
Oh yes, of course. Trinkets of my life as a star. Keepsakes, if you will.
So, that's all in the past now?
Well, now it is. But as you might have heard, I know news like this flies around you paparazzi people. I was about to make a comeback, a big one. I was about to film my first film with Caveira in more than 20 years. It was to be a werewolf movie. And as you know, a werewolf morphing scene is what makes or breaks a horror director such as Oliveira. It's almost strange that this was his first.
A werewolf? That has Dog Mendonça written all over it. This is the time to change strategy. Ask the serious questions. What do you know about Dog Mendonça?
I don't know what the tabloids have been telling you, but I never had relations with that man. I don't even know who this Dog Mandioca character is.
That's strange, because he disappeared in your motel. He was with a woman named Nadia. Does that ring a bell?
I don't know any woman by that name.
They were investigating a gypsy curse. You don't know anything about that either, right?
No, of course not.
Oh, he knows
There were
something.
also rumors about a group of people meeting here in this motel.
Nonsense. Is this one of those stories? Motel Romero has been a family place since the day I opened its doors. This is a place where you can bring your children. I'm not associated with any unwanted element of society. Neither do I know the persons you are mentioning and about gypsy curses. Ha! There is no such thing as a gypsy curse.
All right, Mr. Romero. If you're not going to be nice, neither am I.
Ask about Nadia.
So you say you don't know anything about a man called Dog and a girl named Nadia?
That's accurate. I may have heard about Dog Mediocre. Is he a wrestler or something? It sounds like the name of a wrestler. Hot and rabid. A greasy wife-beater in a pink tutu. But this woman, Nadia, I know absolutely no one by that name. I've never heard of someone with that name before. No.
Ah. So he doesn't know. He might not know Dog, but he definitely knows Nadia.
I'm not at all surprised that you don't know a couple of nobodies like them, but I have to be thorough with my job. They were last seen at this motel, though, so I imagine you must know something.
Oh, might this be a story of two lovebirds escaping society and suddenly disappearing with their forbidden love? Is that this kind of story?
I really hope not.
Oh, that's a shame. That would have sold like hotcakes. And in my motel. Boy, I wish I was alive right now.
This is going nowhere. Let's try something else. So you say you...
That's accurate. But this woman...
Comfort.
That's strange, because an old associate of yours directly related you to her.
Calumnies! How dare that ungrateful twerp tarnish my name after all I did for him?
I also saw a photo of the two of you together.
Oh, don't bother. Nowadays, anything can be photoshopped.
It was a really old photo.
Look, I don't know where you're getting all these rumors. Is that this kind of story? I told you, I don't know anyone by that name.
There's something odd. What is it?
He used no in present tense. He just said he doesn't know her by that name.
So you might know her by some other name, right?
No, of course not.
You're hesitating a lot.
What are these sudden accusations? What kind of story do you want to write? You're the worst journalist ever.
I didn't think about it. But Nadia might not even be her real name. Maybe she's the one who's hiding something.
Yeah. Ask about the gypsy curse.
Why are you so scared to talk about the gypsy curse?
Ha! There are no such things as gypsy curses.
Let's try emphasize this time.
It's not that bad to be scared of what we don't understand.
Are you scared of doing good journalism?
No. Why would I be scared of that?
Because you obviously don't understand it.
This is going nowhere.
Gypsy curse.
Why are you...
Tease.
A big man such as you wouldn't be that superstitious.
Exactly.
I mean, you're so full of pride. There's simply no space for anything else.
Are you making fun of my weight? Is that this kind of story?
No. That would be too heavy. Even for you.
I'll have you know that I used to be pretty buff back then. It took all those hamburgers to fill the hole the Romer bars had left in my life. They filled my arteries pretty well. Until the end.
There's something odd. What is it?
He said back then. The cause of death.
The hamburgers filled your arteries? Were you suffering from a heart condition? You weren't murdered?
Sadly, no. It would have been a tragic tale. I would have made it to the front page. But alas, no. It was the burgers and a heart, tired of crushing against the waves.
I wonder if he's still trying to hide his fear of a gypsy curse, or if he's honest and the cause of death is not related to it. Either way, this raises other questions. It's not what I asked, but I'll take what I can get.
Ask about visitors.
Why are you hiding all those meetings with your friends?
Believe me, if I had any friends worth hiding, they wouldn't have any reason to hide.
This one's probably comfort. No, this one's probably emphasize.
I get it. This might have happened right under your nose. Maybe you just turned a blind eye to it.
Yes, I offered my trademark charm and warmth to all the guests. But how am I supposed to remember the names of two of them?
There's something odd. What is it?
The numbers.
Why did you say two? I never said they were two men.
I don't know. I was applying a random number. Why else would there only be two men?
I don't know. You tell me. What were their names?
I already told you I don't know these two gentlemen that allegedly met at my motel.
He will keep denying it, but he clearly knows. I'll keep that in mind.
Finish him.
All right, I think I heard enough. I'll tell you what kind of story I can make up with your statements. After the crash of your Romer Bar's business, you were left with a lot of debt. Like everyone with no skills and no brains in your position, you seeked the help of the wrong people. To get out of trouble, you decided to do the only thing you know how to do. A movie. So you and your girlfriend found out about this werewolf detective and decided to snatch him for your movie.
No, that didn't happen.
I mean, look at you. You have no acting skills, and you lost your looks long ago. It could only work with a real werewolf. But when you found out that Nadia had managed to fool him, you were so excited that you had a heart attack.
That's not what happened at all. She would never have anything to do with that lousy man.
Admit it. You made up the gypsy curse to get my boss here so Nadia and you could get rid of the debt.
Stop saying that. Her name was not Nadia.
What?
I said her name was not Nadia. Her name was Morella. Nadia was just a stage name she used to hide her gypsy roots. She was cute like that. Didn't want to be judged by where she came from. Didn't want to be judged by how she looked. And she looks stunning. Always funny. Always brave. Much braver than me, that's for sure. You have no right to soil her name like that. I think it's time to confess. I'm already dead, for God's sake. My reputation can't get any lower. Get your hearts ready for a tale of woe and regret. This is that kind of story. I never was very smart, but I had a lot of heart. I was pretty buffed, but I was also a coward. And I liked her. I really did. Thomas Cavera and that monster came to me. He wasn't looking for talent, which I didn't have any of, but he wanted my looks. My looks and my big ego. I would have done anything to shine on the silver screen. We did monster movies together. Tons of them. None had any great success, but some people cherished the special effects. It was way before CGI, you know. And Morella was there. Sometimes when we needed a female lead. And she didn't ever treat me like a tool. She was nice, but she couldn't hide her Roma heritage. Those green eyes, that black hair. Yeah, she was a gypsy, all right. Times were different back then. I didn't know what we were doing. Not back then. The terrible things. When she died on that stage, the others let her bleed to death. I was too scared to do anything. And she damned us. All of us. Morella cursed us with her last spit, blood gushing out of her mouth. And we swore to never tell a soul. Cavera and the monster would come often to see me, to see if I was still true to our word, to remind me. The last time they actually came to talk about a new movie. That bit is true. I was really excited for the first time in many years. And that's when she came back. As beautiful as the day she died. Preserved like a stone rose. Her eyes piercing through me. Piercing my bad, tired, maltreated heart until it stopped. I have no excuses anymore.
Wait, what terrible things are you talking about? Who was the monster? What? What? Pazul? You... I was so close. Oh, now I can't go back to being a ghost until the next moon cycle. Yeah, I know. I asked you to wake me up if the candle was waning. Thanks. I would be trapped back there otherwise. At least I got the name of the director. But I don't know who he is. You know who might? My friend Vasco. He loves this stuff, and his encyclopedic knowledge might register the name. He's
That-
such a nerd. I should call him. Hello? Vasco? Hey, man. How are you? Listen, I need something quick. Does the name Tomas Caveira ring any bells? You're telling me to meet you where? A theme park? What? I'm on my way. Let's go, Azul.
Well, that was quick. I didn't talk because that was, like, if this game had stops between the top boxes, I could talk more, but... Okay, so he literally spilled everything.
Welcome to the Maravilloso Mundo de Caveira.
A theme park in Lisbon dedicated to the movies of a local director. How come I never heard of this?
Well, it's kind of a cult place. And you get easily distracted by things like blinking lights.
So, what can you tell me about this director and this place?
I know that...
Caveira is a cult master. He made a bunch of monster movies throughout the 70s and 80s. All classics.
Monster movies? That sounds like something that Dog would investigate. What was so special about him?
Well, his plots were kind of lackluster. They were always about this guy that turned into a monster and fought other monsters. But he's kind of an unrecognized genius of FX's. His gory depiction of the battles and their costumes put kaiju movies to shame. He inspired modern classics like Human Washing Machine or The Son of Human Washing Machine.
Okay, he seems like someone I should have a talk with. Where can I find him?
He's a very reclusive man. He lives in his own private cinema, somewhere inside the park's labyrinth. It's said that the whole theme park is a test to see who is worthy of meeting him. But no one knows exactly how.
Great. He's my only lead and we'll have to solve a giant puzzle to find him. Night's just getting better and better.
Oh, boy. But other than that, I think I'll call it here, guys. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and join the series. Till then, first, I know the moon one. Yeah, I've seen that one before. Anyway, till next time, stay classy, your net. Toodles.